Hey, this is Dilated, and welcome back to The Last Caretaker, episode 21. Starting off on a little bit of a different screen today, I wanted to look at the early access notes for Update 3. They look pretty interesting. So this is called Curiosity Wakes. Council of Humanity comes online. Launched humans now occupy positions of importance. That's pretty sick, and it makes me want to like really double down on like the quality of the humans that we send. Like, I feel like we tried our best. That first one was abysmal. No offense, Josh. But yeah, I want to make really good humans now and set them up. That is pretty neat, because I think I said it a couple episodes back. I was curious, like, you know, now that we sent a few, like, I wasn't really feeling motivated to keep doing it, but now I'm like, I am. So nice job, Channel 37. We have three new enemy types. So the Archangels were already in the game, but now they're activated. I can't wait to see what that turns into. Two new types of sharks. The Laserhead shark looks ridiculous. I can't wait to see that. I was really curious what the Sweethearts were going to do. Like, I know we could craft them, but apparently they're basically a grenade. So we craft them, we throw them out, and then they do like our bidding. That's pretty sick. Starchild signal detected. New quest line. Awesome. New locations. So apparently the spherical enemies are affectionately called roller boys. Good to know. So we're gonna have to try to find those three places, maybe after we finish the two quests that we're on. We have some new stuff to build. That's pretty sweet. The boat stabilizer, that sounds pretty cool. New caretaker paints. I'm really curious about that one, because I wasn't sure if it was just going to be like, you know, like the boat paints. Like, sometimes we found 5 of them. Like, I was wondering if like those paints were going to be what we use to update our caretaker's look, and maybe it is. So yeah, that's the notes, and let's jump into it. So we should be, yeah, we're on the boat, and I think what we just did was we got all of the blueprints for the key that we need at the quarantine stack. Amen. So yeah, we'll head over there as soon as we answer this phone.
If this number belongs to anyone, please don't forget how it felt to choose. Not the big choices they celebrate, the small ones. To stay, to leave, to turn back, to keep going anyway.
Wow. Yeah, I really liked that one. I like these audio logs. They're really they're just really fun. All right, so we don't update our paint through the boat. Ooh, nice. I think we have new. That's cool. The vault. Total number of unlocked build patterns. So this must include, I wonder if it includes all of the stuff that we can build. Like, yeah, so office couch, a coffee table. So this number includes all of the decoration items that we found too. Oh, that's cool. You can click through them. Build, craft. That's cool. Oh, nice locations. That's pretty sweet. So we've been to 27 different places. We've spent a bunch of points. That feels pretty cool. All right, for number 4 humans. I made a post on the page asking like just kind of a question out into the void. This IV on our arm, that was not there the whole time, right? I need to look through some old recordings and see when that appeared. But I'm curious if that is due to the 4 humans that we've sent. I don't know what else it would be for. Nice. We still have 4 more levels to go. Cool. No active tasks. So that's like if you have a task, like when you build something, I think. Nice. Man, we've done a lot of quests, huh? That's pretty sweet. Oh, and we have another 25 enhancement points too. Cool. Have any of you already played the new update? Or like really curious what your thoughts are. CO2 tank. Yeah, let's spend some points. We've been like saving all these points. Oh, cool. Oh, okay, so that's behind a quest. I can't wait to unlock this guy. That is going to be wicked cool. They updated the Abyss Glow. That didn't have like a little handle on it before. Oh, cool. And they added in... Very cool. Enhanced cultivation bed. Pressurized CO2 unit designed for conversion. Alright, so this makes carbon dioxide. That's cool. We don't have to rely on the Saboteur anymore if we don't want to. Oh, they updated the brass telescope. That looked different before, too. That had like a more old-timey look to it, I think. Oh, this is new, too. Dehumidifier, gathers water. Oh, neat. That's a cool thing. So that's like an option to gather water without having to pump it out of the ocean. I would suppose that this would be freshwater too. You don't have to desalinate it right off the bat. Nice. So we should build one of these too. This is pretty cool. I wonder why they put that in. I wonder if like the side-to-side motion, if it like reduces your speed or if it increases like fuel consumption. I wonder if you have to like put it anywhere specific or if you can just put it anywhere. Yeah, let's keep it symmetrical for now. And the rain looking as good as ever. Must be like a some sort of like a gyro or something inside, as far as like the lore is concerned, in order to keep us stabilized. All right, so it is the super dark part of the night. We won't be able to see much, but we still have the location called out on our map, so at least that'll give us something to shoot for. Yeah, we are flying blind right now. Man, I'm excited though. I'm excited to play Update 3. I feel like when Update 2 came out, I was like still really early in the game. Like I was really in like Update 1 mode. So like we like literally I only ended up putting like I feel like we only really did jeez Louise. I feel like we only really did anything related to Update 2 in like the last episode, you know? So to be able to like do episode 3 stuff or Update 3 stuff like right away feels pretty fun. Man, I can't see literally anything. I feel like we've like run aground. So we still have... Okay, alright, it's lightening up a little bit. Yeah, we'll have to add all the parts to the building machine in the basement. Because I think these locks, like, they took like a lot of... they took some high-tech resources, so... I'm also curious if we're going to be able to take the locks back out, because it'd be sweet to like throw them in the recycler afterward and reclaim those resources that we used. Here we go. I saw some updates on Twitter. People like apparently keep these up on the ceiling, and for some people, the update broke the magnetic locking, and they came down, and it was like all their stuff was all over the floor. Pretty unfortunate. Ooh. Oh, okay. All right, so these you just build like furniture. You don't actually have to. All right, so we're gonna need to pick up 8 copper and 8 gold. Well, we already have a little bit of copper, so that's fine. Man, my elementary school color coding for these boxes is really coming in handy. And yeah, I think we only needed. Yeah, we needed 4 titanium. So we need 16 total. How many did we? Yep, we grabbed 16. Cool. All right, let's go. Let us go finish off the signal chain quest. I'm really curious what's going to be inside this vault. Chances are it'll only be the unlock of the little ski-doo thing. Yeah, I forgot we did this. So let us. We built this last time, but I think it was more for a reminder. I don't think we really need that. So maybe I'll yeah, maybe I'll reclaim all that wiring and stuff. And then all we have left is the yellow one. One thing that I've noticed, I don't know if you guys like follow if you follow Channel 37 on social media, but like they're really active on social media, but then they don't respond back. Like if you like tweet at them and like, or not even if you tweet at them, like they'll post a tweet and I'll comment on it, and they like won't say anything, which I think is
Caretaker, sub-bottom imaging. 500 meters
it's pretty
below
weird.
the ocean floor. This can expose what the sea tried to erase. They didn't hide this to protect it. They hid it to keep something buried. So why does it feel like someone wants us to take it?
I like don't necessarily understand what just happened. I think we beat the quest, but I think all we got, I mean not all we got, I'm thankful for it. I think it saved us some resources, but I think it saved us from having to build, was it this thing? Yeah. So we got this for free instead of having to build it, which is pretty cool. So that goes on to the scan, the sonar. We still have to build that. What is this supposed to be? It looks like It looks like radioactive, but I think it's just the new kind of ore that we found before. It's weird to like tease that and like show it through the wall, but like not let you access it. Very strange. And then does that also give us the ability to build the skidoo? It does. Very fun. Very cool. Awesome. Alright, so you can't reclaim these after you build them either? Cool. Good to know. Alright, we'll leave all that stuff. I think that was just like glass and metal. I really don't think we need any of that scrap. Ooh. So one thing I'd like to do really quick is build this sonar scanner. I'm really curious to see what that looks like. I wonder if there's like a good spot to put this in the ship. I mean, I guess we can block the diesel port. We really don't need that at all. Cool. Yeah, if you haven't already, come check out these little islands. They were definitely fun to explore, and it was like a nice change of pace. Like everything that we've explored has just been like, you know, like old world buildings that we've already seen and stuff like that. But being able to like climb some like rocky mountains and like check out stuff like that, that was pretty neat. I wanted to see if the shark was one of the new ones or one of the old ones. Instead, we just ran it over. Oh, you know, we did not find where we can update like our player character model. I wonder if that's part of a quest too. Yo, check it out. One of the new sharks. You can tell, oh, look, they're like traveling in packs too. That's terrifying. Oh, there's 3 of them. Wow, those things are going to be a legit nuisance. Alright, so that... Wow. I don't think it was supposed to snap on sideways, but... Fine by me. Oh, so we have to power it. Cool. Man, I love new stuff. I want to try to make it a point to like really see some new stuff while it's new. Alright, so I'm gonna assume there's nothing underneath us. Yo, this takes 10 kilowatts? Wow. Yeah, we're definitely taking the untraveled route here. What's that? There's a statue on top of that one. Damn it. Wow, what's that too? Ooh. Another, not a habitat node, but what are those other nodes called? The NDS nodes or something like that? Yeah, NDNS nodes. Cool. It's like every little update, like they push the map out a little further. Like that large like landmass to our left is like, that's way off the map. I must have clicked one of the, yeah, we don't need to click that. Oh, cool. There's the shark node. Oh, sick. They added like all the new stuff to the map, so we don't really have to like fumble around in the dark. I really appreciate that. That was kind of one of my fears, was like we weren't going to be able to find some of the new stuff. Very, very exciting. Yeah, this is great. We're gonna have to remember to go check out, maybe I should add like a custom node over here. Yeah, I think it was like maybe over there. We'll leave that, and then hopefully that'll remind us to go check out that landmass eventually. So that's one of the old school sharks. That's one of the regular ones. Yeah, I was off on the waypoint, but it's pretty close. It's definitely in the ballpark, and that'll be close enough that we'll remember that we wanted to go check out that area. Our ship is, wow, the black soot is insane. That's completely new. Wow, we are leaving our mark on the earth. It's kind of depressing. I don't like the way that looks. That'd be cool if it'd be cool if it was like a sign of how your ship's like health was. Yeah, nothing here either. Man, what do you guys think about the black soot effect? I mean, you're burning diesel, I get it. Diesel's a pretty nasty fluid sometimes, but it's definitely a bold choice. I'm not sure if it's a placebo or not, but that boat stabilizing module seems to be making us a little bit more steady. So I wonder if the Mother Quest, that's what we're trying to work on now. This last node that I have highlighted should be the last piece of that. But I wonder if it ends here, or I wonder if it sends us to like a final place, you know? Like, does the knowledge that we gain at this habitat node unlock something at like a fourth destination? I definitely feel like there's extra sharks out on the open, out in the ocean. One thing that's really creepy is like the typical sharks are fine and like you can see them in the dark, but those new sharks that were traveling in that like triplet pair, they don't have any like bioluminescence on them. So at nighttime, like if you're in the water, they're just going to be completely dark. All right, cross your fingers, because if those are no, okay, they're white angels. That's good. I was nervous that they were going to be the military ones. All right, so one good thing is that we're still like pretty underweight. Yeah, we're underweight, which is good. I don't want this gun anymore though. If there's no, we'll definitely use this gun again, especially if we make our way to those new locations. But for now, since there's no like larger enemies here, I think I want to use, or watch me be wrong. Is there a roller boy anywhere? No. So remove that stuff. We'll equip this stuff. And then we'll store that. Let's also get rid of the memories that we have on board. Cool. Alright, now we're good to go. Drop a quick save too, actually. This looks updated to me. The green looks new, and the little like infographic looks new too. It's funny, I jumped in the water not even thinking about sharks. I really need to, yeah, I'm gonna need to make it a point to remember to look at, remember about sharks. That's one fun thing about when like games update. You just like, you really have to retrain yourself like how you end up playing. I also read that the mantling was broken in this update, and I think that might be true. We like can't really pull ourselves up anymore. Whoop, shit. Oh my god. Man, I was doing so good with my fear of water. And this update has like completely dashed. So the pink blob enemies seem to explode when they hit water now, which is odd. I don't think that was a thing before. I didn't read it personally, but I read some lore on Reddit that says that the pink blob enemies are actually they're like somehow remnants of humans. It was like a bio weapon, or it was like some sort of like biological thing that like helped humans build stuff.
Place for a child who never came.
If Anna were here, I'd let this be the place she was allowed to miss and laugh about it.
These nodes weren't my childhood. They were her grief. Let's see what she couldn't say anywhere else.
Yeah, but apparently the pink goo, it was like some sort of like programmable entity that like helped them build, but then left unattended, it like mixed, like if it found humans or something like that, it would like devour them. I don't know. Pretty bleak though. Pretty dark stuff. Oh, cool. Bunch of good food stuff. This is a great little location. Alright, so our instincts were correct. We came here and checked out the last location, and now it's telling us to go to coordinates that were marked on our map, apparently. And hopefully they're not too far. Oh, another bear. I should just grab the basketball and jump up here and drop it in 5 times. Oh, okay, so we gotta go. It'd be sweet if we could like shoot the octopus pods and have them like fight the pink guys. Yeah, we should actually be grabbing all this stuff, huh? We're like pretty low on diesel fuel. Oop. Man. Man, finally. Another sort of long night. Cool. Just wanted to get rid of those pods. See if we can find that last paint. And I wasn't joking when I said do this quest if you need bullets. I think we found more ammunition in this like series of quests than any other time. All right, so we got 3 paints. Almost looks like a sort of like autism awareness kind of deal. Oh, I wonder if the last paint will be up there on the place that we can't mantle on. Ooh. Yeah, not being able to mantle is going to be relatively miserable. Oh, here's the last paint. Ooh. Yeah, I'll try one more stack of boxes, and then if that doesn't work, we'll just bounce out. Cool. All right, well, that's this place cleared. Ooh. Keep an eye out for sharks, because that's a thing now. Oh, nice. We got a real decent amount of bio. Check out these paints as customary. Oh, that's cool. That's kind of cool. I like that a little bit. Put our spoils away. Oh, neat. Look at that. So one thing that I don't know about sonar is that reading, is that like a like top down? Is that a topographic, or is that supposed to be read like left to right? And then like is up and down on the screen, is that distance? Or is like that around my boat looking down, and that's like the seabed, you know? Very weird. I'll have to do some research on that one. All right, so where does it want us to go? Oh, I don't know where it wants us to go. Search the specified habitat. Wait, what? I don't know what it's... I don't know what it's trying to say. Search the specified habitat nodes to uncover what was left for you. Travel to the marked coordinates. Marked coordinates. Man, there's so many things that are new. It's hard to like decipher what. Yeah, the only marked coordinates I'm seeing on the screen is the waypoint marker that I made. Yeah, I'm gonna look this up just to keep the game going. All right, so we need to investigate the 3 nodes. All right, so man. So this person has the same problem as me. They have the part where they need to go to the last node. All 3 habitat nodes. They're saying that it's northwest of the Lazarus, out past the radar range of any of the radar towers. If the circle you start in is 1, the circle with the Lazarus is 2, and the north circle is 3. The new habitat node it wants you to go to is between 1 and 3. Oh, that was the one that we started this all at, right? Wasn't it this one? It was 10-4. Yikes. That's a... Alright, we got a ways to go. Man. $11 kilometers on 225 liters. Yeah, maybe while we're doing this, yeah, I think it's time to build. It is time to build, my friends. We gotta build the distillation tower. For now, though, I'm gonna build it somewhere dumb. We can put it somewhere pretty later. Diesel generator, water. Here we go. I mean, I guess it's not that bad. It's a little bigger than I want it to be, but... Man, do we just build it like right... just build it right in the center of the... No, maybe I'll build it sideways, and then we can feed in... Yeah, we'll do it this way, and then we'll feed in the diesel. Yeah, I'm only doing it in the middle because I've read that it's important to keep the boat symmetrical. Man, we're moving though. The perspective on the bow is great. You're like, it feels like you're literally flying. Well, that's new. And that is the last listener, right? Yeah. Alright, so we'll keep letting that build. We'll make sure we're not going to hit anything. We are gonna... Here, we're gonna fly right past the new shark location. I'm pretty excited about the being able to build our own little like spherical buddy. But maybe yeah, like maybe we'll hit up that node, and then if we have time, maybe we'll go back to the shark place and we'll go check that out in the next episode, and then maybe that the next episode after that will or even the tail end of episode 22, maybe we'll head to the Roller Boy factory. And it's really fun to like see the map fill up. It's fun, but it's also weird. The ocean is gigantic, and this map is like definitely a little cluttered. Like, why put the shark thing there? You know, throw it down here or something. Like, we don't need anything here. We're good there. We got like plenty of shit to look at. Kind of weird, or like, you know, any like literally any direction. That's kind of funny. Whatever. I'll take it for now. I'm curious, like, I wonder if the map will change upon release. Like, when the game comes out for, like, 1.0, I wonder if anything will be different, or if it'll all be basically as we kind of remember it, you know? Alright, we're going to be going pretty slow in a minute here. Yeah, this distillation tower needs to build right quick. Thankfully, we had all the stuff that we needed for to build it, you know? Yeah, I'm going to try to build that somewhere better. Maybe I'll do that off stream. I think I talked about building it back here. I think I can block the water pump and make it look relatively good. It won't do much for us, though, when we want to make our own petrol. We'll have to run, like, a really long, stupid cord to put petrol somewhere. I feel like we're going to run out of gas, like, right as we go by Platform Omega. Yeah, this place is huge. Holy crap. That's cool. Wow. I love the concept of like it just appearing in the ocean one day. Like we've like went all over this place. Wow. Man, that's gonna take an entire episode to go through. There's no two ways about that. Omega, you're on the docket. You've piqued my interest. There's no way we're gonna build this thing before we run out. I feel like the liters per hour down at the bottom, like the usage rate, I feel like that's bugged, or at least it's not accurate. If we have 2,000 liters and it's using 2,000 liters an hour, we should be able to drive for an hour. Well, I guess it's an hour in game, right? All right. Well, that changes everything. There's no accounting for that, because I think the entire day, like we've had a sunrise and a sunset within 6 minutes of real life time, and that's like, man. Yeah, a whole hour in game is only 60 seconds. So we're using 2,000 liters a second, basically? Or, no, that's not, that's, yeah, it's been a long day, all right? The second we, oh, we're still tethered, I think. No, wait, what? That was weird. The second that we ran out is when, oh nice, another 25. The second we ran out is the second it got built. Man, look at that. All hundreds except for a shock absorber. That is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So, first things first, we gotta double check we're not gonna hit anything. Alright, we're good. We have to hook that up, and then how much more? We have 23 feet of that cable. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Oh, we have to hook up this too. The gas just spraying all over the ship. Alright, we're getting some spaghetti now. We got some, we have a real mess going. Oh, alright, so we're inputting quicker than...
The first human is in orbit.
Oh, sick.
That changes everything. The Council of Humanity has convened inside the Lazarus Complex.
What?
Go see them now. They
Dude,
need
there's
to
too much to do.
done.
There's way too much to do.
Coming.
Oh, the Council of Humanity. Dude, this game is great. I love this game, even if it's just sitting on the boat doing nothing. And then they keep adding the coolest shit ever. Like, I just want to do all of it and see all of it. Good God. Alright, so we gotta, one other thing we gotta do is we gotta connect those two diesel tanks. Oh man. I feel like this is making plastic a lot quicker than it did back at the Black Vein Station. Oh, look, we're already polluting. Look how dark the sky is. No, that's not what's happening. It'd be cool if, like, say you didn't have the petrol attached to anything. It'd be cool if it made more diesel, because it's using all the oil for diesel, as opposed to, like, splitting it up. But it doesn't seem to take into account that. Alright, so we're using, man, we're using a lot of oil. But we're making a pretty decent amount of diesel with it, though. Man, electricity's, like, never going to be a problem again. Or, not electricity, plastic, I mean. Man, what do we do? Maybe we don't do the shark? Now I'm so torn. We'll go do this, and then on the way back toward the shark, we have to stop at the Lazarus Complex and see what the Humanity Council thing's all about. That is really, really cool. But it's pretty cool. Like, our liters are going up even though we're going 40. So, like, we're using a whole ton of, we're using, like, a lot of diesel, but we're still making more than we're using. Man, I gotta move this flashlight thingy. Not a ton. I think we're gonna want to. We're gonna want to build more of these oil tanks. We need like at least 4, if not more than that. Oh, I should put this back down too. Just like plastic littering the deck. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I think 10-4 was the node that we went to. I think that one had the weird, that was the one that had that weird door that was locked. That was what kicked this all off. We got there, we checked it out, we found the locked door, and then I think I Googled whether or not, like, what was up with that, like why it was locked off, and I think that's when we found out the Mother Quest ended there. So we did it a little bit backwards. What's that on our left? So I think that's Sanctuary that we're seeing out on the left. Yeah. All right, cool. It is Wednesday night. This will come out on Thursday the 19th. Yeah, still having fun. I like the timing of this update was perfect because like I really felt like we had kind of seen it all, done it all. And then like right as I was feeling those feelings, they come out with like an update with a whole bunch of cool stuff to check out. So I'm like very, very pleased with that. So we are doing good on diesel. We've like fully depleted one tank. Now we're running off the other tank that we go pick up our billions of plastic. You'll know us by following the trail of plastic in the ocean. Man, I sincerely hope that this is the right habitat node. This one looks really small. I wonder if it's that next one that we have to go to. Maybe it was this one. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Just along for the ride. Yeah, this habitat node looks a little bit too small. It's weird, we saw like a whole bunch of those sharks right off the rip, and then now, not so much out here. Not so much out here. Here, I'll turn this off so that we can see. Yeah, definitely not that habitat node. Man, I'm gonna feel like such a goof if this is if we went to the entirely wrong node. God, that would be funny. Doing it backwards sucks though, because I should have I bet you would have went to those 3 locations and did the quest, and then alright, so this is the habitat node that had all of the green bugs on it. Alright, cool. Good to know. This one had that little weird hidden compartment down underneath the post that was holding it up too. Alright, check our trawling line. 9 kilograms. Let's go get all of our plastic. Let us also drop a save. I wonder if that first human that we made is going to be like all bitter. I think he had like a life expectancy of like 7 years. He's going to be like, what the hell, man? I can't wait to talk to the council. It's a sweet shot with the moon, like, setting directly behind where we're trying to go. What do you think would be better? Do you think that they should, like, I don't know, like, continuously just adding, like, updated cylinders for the engine seems lame. I don't know if I'd rather that or if I'd rather them just kind of retune the cylinders that we do have. Like, the electric cylinders, I have all 5 of the, like, the completely upgraded ones, and we only go, like, I think it was, like, 20 kilometers per hour. That seems a little bit slow to me. I don't know, maybe, like, 29 or 30 would be nice. That is one of the updated sharks with the lasers on their heads. I wonder if they just get, if they're aggressive instantly. Famous last words. Oh, jeez Louise. Okay, the shark, it was mad for a minute and then it chilled out. This thing, oh, what happened? Did it like overheat or something? Weird. We are gonna like totally run into this building, aren't we? Ooh, we are gonna run into landmines. Yeah, our like diesel, the thing that makes the diesel like crapped out on us. It made a whole bunch and then it, I wonder if it does overheat. That'd be kind of a weird little failsafe to put in the game.
destination. I think this is where she decided what I would be.
It'd be wonderful if we could actually see what we were doing. Man, imagine getting here and having it not cleaned out and having to like fight that battle that we fought. Man. Alright, I'm gonna drop another quick save, even though we just did. Yeah, you arrive, the AI is like all happy and whimsical, and then you have to fight the robot and a shark and two angels. Alright, cool. Access granted. Oh, that's a weird robot. He's got like pants on. Whoa, what the hell is that? Oh, cool. Oh, wow.
Anna, when you wonder what you are, remember this. You are a part of my daughter. I could not let it end in that room. You're my sadness and my hope, my unfinished sentence, the child I loved more than anything. And if there's anything after this, anything at all, believe we'll find a way to say hello again.
She knew I wouldn't be her daughter. I'm not just a program, and you're not just hardware. We're both made of the pieces she refused to let die. Thank you for bringing me here, for letting me hear her one last time.
Wow. Man, this game is pretty hard hitting sometimes. That's like, what a beautiful sentiment. Damn. Yeah, and on the surface, this game is just like, you're a robot ship captain, you know? But like, anyone who thinks that that's like all this game is crazy. This game is so much more than that. Wow. Sick. Wow. Okay. Man. If I was in a different mood, I think I could have got teary from that. That was, I think that was a really cool end to that quest. God, why? Like, we need to make Diesel, dude. We don't have the time for this. Is it broken? Nope. Oh, man. We need to be making Diesel. Yeah, we're not even making petrol. Why are these not okay, I was gonna say they're not equalizing perfectly. We're gonna have so much we're gonna have so many materials to build humans when we get back to... Oh, okay. I think it was the fact that it was attached to the petrol that was messing up. That's pretty weird. Alright, we are like going nuts right now. Alright, first things first. Trash. Then memories. Alright, so we'll just do it manually. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's neat. We found a mirror before, and I didn't realize it until just now, but apparently the mirror was like a thing that we could have picked up. I thought it was just, like world decoration. Alright, we'll put all of our gear away. I really don't want to sort this all out. Ooh, I think we found a new... Ooh. Quantum crystal. We found a new type of material. That's cool. I don't know why, but I kind of like didn't expect them to put in new materials, I guess. That's wicked cool. All right, everybody, let's do a quick shark check. Yo, where'd all that stuff go? I was gonna jump in the ocean and grab all that biomatter. Okay, well, we're not doing that, I guess. Oh my god, dude. Alright, let us, hopefully we're not gonna get stuck on this, to 500 liters. That'll get us back to the Lazarus at the very least. Here, let's thread the needle and make the relatively long trip back to the Lazarus Complex. We gotta go, yeah, we gotta go meet these humans. If I were smart, what we would do is we would pit stop it here and grab some human seeds on the way. I wonder how many are there. Yeah, see, it got pissed again. It must overheat. That must be what it does. Maybe me unhooking the petrol was just like a happy accident. Like I unhooked it and I thought that it had like an effect, but maybe it really didn't. I don't know. Yeah, let's see. The timing might be tight, but let's see if we can pull this off. I want to try to go to... Let's go to that seed vault at 4 kilometers. We'll dive down. It's weird though. How do you get the seeds out? Do you have to dive up and down 3 times? And also, like the containers that I just built, like, are they... I wonder if you're supposed to build them down there and then, like, maybe they float back to the surface or something like that. Yeah, I wonder if you're supposed to build them down there, put the seeds in, and then bring them out, and then they float up. Maybe I screwed myself for building these up on the ship already. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of learning then. I don't love it, but I don't mind the distillation tower in the middle. I like that it's kind of like in the center of that sphere. I think that looks pretty fun. Wanted to see if we could figure out how to paint our bodies. Oh, more enhancement points. Sweet. Quite interesting that you get more than you need. Oh, cool. You can, like, zoom out on your little person. You know what we didn't do? We didn't look kind of in the, maybe I'll look in the little, like, kind of fake bedroom thing down in the basement. Maybe there's, like, a node where you can, update your body paint. Alright, what do we got? Alright, 2 of them are belts. Man, at this point, I feel like we're invincible. We have, like, having every single skill point is pretty sick. still killing it on electricity. Diesel? I mean, we're not doing too bad. We've played a bunch and we've went far. But we've only run out twice. That's not that bad. And only one time on camera, I think. I think I played off stream the day that we ran out. I think we ran out toward the end of a stream, and then I think I killed it, did what I had to do, and then we picked back up once I had built some new diesel. Yeah, I'm really curious about this. I don't know how this is gonna go. Also, like, I'm curious, like, where are the seeds? Are they like? Is it like one of the like broken down buildings, or is it like a real, like, legit, like, facility, you know? Oh, that was cool. That shark on the left hand side, I think, just spawned like right in front of us. We're gonna want to take him out before we jump down into the ocean, I think. Ooh, the new sonar thing is going to be kind of neat. We'll be able to tell, like, sort of, we'll be able to tell what's below us, at least. Nice. All right, so that's the last of what we needed to build. So this thing is mighty deep. It's going to be 200 and something meters is going to be 600 feet under the ocean. All right, so first of all, let's get this trash out of here. Yeah, trash out. Recharge. Let's bring... Yeah, we'll bring both of those in case we need to, like, power the facility or whatever. I'm not even sure what we're going to find down here. Oh, we should have checked the, let's check the sonar thing real quick. We built it. Might as well use it. Alright, yep. No idea what that's trying to tell us. Ugh. God, it's so murky and gross. Oh, fuck. So, excuse me. Dude, the shark is so creepy. Skills, oh God. I have legit, I don't know if that is the sea slugs or if that is... How are we getting hurt? Oh, that is cool as hell. Wonder if we go underneath it. Ah, cool. Ah, cool. Okay, great. Open it up. Jeez Louise. All right. So, what do we do? Do we need... Oh. Well, that sucks. So... Well, I guess we're not going to get 3, huh? Who wants to make that dive 3 times? Yeah. Does it float or sink? Okay, it floats. Do we, and this is an awful experiment. Do we just let it raise? Where the fuck is the boat, though? Yep. All right, we're doing it. Risking it for the biscuit, as they say. Dude, if we find all 3 of those 600 feet above us in the ocean, I will lose my mind. There's no way we're gonna find those. Oh my god, it's... Sorry. Can we float faster than the creepy things? Dude, I don't know where the boat is. I should have clicked the boat on the map. That would have been really smart. Man, I wish you could put these in your pocket. Like, what's the downside of them? Like, we can put the most ridiculous things in our pocket. We can't put these in our pocket. Like, still... Oh, no, I can see the shark above us. What was that? I wonder if that was the thing letting us know that we weren't in danger anymore of... Oh, shit. Oh, God. If that's the shark coming at us, I'm gonna go nuts. Nope, it's those things. Dude, how do we get these on the boat? Oh, God, they're awful. I don't know what's worse, the fact that I can't see or the fact that I can't see. Like, I don't know. Oh, God. All right, well, there's the moon. Something incredibly creepy about that. Dude, where's the boat? Oh, gross. I hate everything about this. Oh, God, we're way far. We are very far from the boat. Dude, there's no way those other seeds are going to be completely gone. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, it's so awful. Let me on the... Oh, my God, all for nothing. Oh, man. All right, that was like a wicked failed project. That was awful. I hated every single thing about that. Oh, now we're stuck on the wall? I think it thinks that we're swimming. Oh, jeez Louise. Oh, man. All right. That was the worst. Apologies. We're not doing that again. I'll figure that out on my own. Yeah, let's go back to the Lazarus. Man, why are the angels so lame? They don't do shit. Like, have them protect me. Like, they should be an unlockable friend or something like that, you know? Oh, man, I hated that. I don't understand anything about how that was supposed to work. I guess maybe in, like, a perfect scenario, you would... The order of operations on that one would be... First, before you go underwater, you mark your boat so that you can see it on your screen. That would be step 1. Step 2 would be to put all of the things needed to build the pods in your inventory, I guess. I'm still thinking about that shark attacking me. You'd go down 600 feet. You'd build the pods inside that little diving bell. You'd put the seeds in the pods. Then you would do the same thing I did, but like maybe more strategically. I don't know. But you would you'd drop them out of the pod and you'd let them float to the top. Then you'd wait a few minutes for them to get to the top, and then you'd ascend. You'd make your way to the boat by yourself. You wouldn't be holding a pod or anything like that. That way you could protect yourself a little bit, I guess. And then you would just hightail it to the boat, and then you would just look around, I guess, on the ocean. You'd look on the surface and try to find your you'd try to find those pods that you released, and at least those would be a lot bigger. Like, I think you'd be able to point those out a little bit easier than the little tiny seeds. Yeah, maybe I'll give that a shot again and try to do it, because I feel like we were onto something. We were right there. Man, that was ridiculous. Having the shark, I hate that. The feeling of like being chased. That is like in the top number one stressful feelings that I don't like. Man, we came in hot on this one. Yeah, I don't like this at all. At least the anchor slowed us down a little bit. Man. Cool. Alright, so all secured. No idea why this crapped out on us. I don't know. Maybe we'll attach it again and it'll start working. Oh, no, we're out of diesel. Okay, alright, well that explains that. It must have glitched out, because when it stopped working last time, I would have sworn we still had some diesel in the tank. Alright, let's attach this and get everything cooking. I wonder where the Council of Humanity, I wonder where they shoved that. Oh, neat. That's new. I think we have our answer. Everything's still looking good. We had a ton of food and stuff inside the ship. I'll do that off stream. I'll come up and I'll clean house a little bit up here. I'm gonna click this just to see if there's anything we need to do. Cool. All right. Oop. Probably not the intended, oh, did they fix it? That's like totally a ladder drop down. Oh no, is it not a, I think that's not a ladder drop down. That is an electrical switch, I think. Oh, neat. Check that out. Cool as hell. Man, great idea. Man, I thought this place was already wicked cool, and then they go ahead and make it even cooler. I'm gonna peek in through the window. I just wanted to see if there was like anything, any electrical enemies that we might want to fight. I'd much rather have this on there.
We're inside. Keep your posture steady, Caretaker. Humans read meaning in even the smallest movements. Listen closely. Councils don't just make decisions. They choose who gets to be part of the future.
Wow.
Committees are how humans survive in orbit, Caretaker. Structure prevents panic from becoming policy. Begin with habitat care. We must preserve stable patterns of daily life, or else nothing we build can endure.
Form the habitat care from the Council of Humanity Council. Oh, neat. Okay. Oh, cool. So these are the people that we made. Yeah, nobody mind-blowingly cool. 21 year. Oh, synthetic age. 18 years, 42, 52. All right, we made some okay people. What did it say? Make form habitat care committee. All right. This is pretty cool. Form committee.
Habitat care is established.
Oh, sick.
That's the first bone of a fragile spine in a fragile body.
Protects the
Now
human
we fill
layer.
Seats with real people who carry real responsibilities. Without them, the committee remains nothing more than an empty name on a door.
Neat. Okay, room supervisor, health assistant. Oh, neat. So that is what gives you your reasoning to actually build people in particular. So, I think we made a room supervisor. Okay. So this person did nothing, which is weird. Why do they not have a job? Health assistant. All right, so we made 2 room supervisors. We made one person who doesn't do anything, apparently. How do you, assign habitat care? Okay. All right, so you don't do it that way. Man, classic. You know what? Let's be smart and let us drop a save really quick. I know that I'm getting toward the end of my typical episode length. Yeah, let's drop a save and let's go back up there and see if anything changes, because we all know how that can be. All right, so exit game, 5 seconds. I read a post on Reddit. Some poor person.
Care is established. That's the first bone of a fragile spine in a fragile body.
Man, this game does not like it when you. Man, like, where did that come from? Their game glitched out to the point that they lost their seeds. Like what a lame feeling is that? Oh, nope, wrong one. But they said they tried everything. They tried the loading and saving fix. That didn't do anything. I don't know if it was just 1 seed or if it was 3 or 4, but either way, that's a shitty feeling. Yeah, I don't know. We can't do anything with these. It says to oh, okay, so we have 2 people signed now. All right, sweet. So it wasn't doing anything. I don't think anyway. Maybe it was, but I don't think it was. We saved and we loaded back in, and now it kind of just pulls from your list of people. So you build the people and you just build like what you can, and then it'll pull from that list of people into the seats that it needs. So we needed a room supervisor and it needed a health assistant, and we already had those two things, so it just pulled them automatically in, and now our habitat care is 2 out of 4. So next we need to shoot for a teacher and a lab tech, and then that'll fill that up. So that is pretty cool. Nice. All right. One thing I kind of want to do, I don't know if we'll be able to do it actually because the mantling is broken. No, well, we just mantled there. I want to see if we can climb up there. Why put a hole on the ceiling if you're not going to let me climb up it? I love how she told us to like be calm and respectful. we're like, okay, sure, we'll do that, but also I'm gonna stack all the furniture up really quick and try to climb up into a hole that I found. Yeah, not the most stack-friendly furniture. Man, I would kill to be able to build a ladder of some sort. That'd be the dream right there. We could also build... Oh, if we could like stack those, that would be huge. Yeah, this isn't the move. This is not the play. What we need is those like a crap load of those boxes. I wonder if that's like... No, I was gonna say it's not like it's the roof. That's a compartment. All right, we're getting up at the hour 40 mark. I'm gonna see if I can build a huge tower and like get up in there. You know what I should do? I should scan those like yellow and red crates and see if we can build those. I don't even know if we have any of those left. I probably destroyed them all. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna like clean house a little bit, and then we'll come back. We'll come back for episode 21. I'm pretty pleased with this one. We did a lot. We finished up that mission that gave us access to the ski-doo. We also finished up the mission for the mother, which was pretty sweet, and it gave us the ability to build those really good glow sticks that we throw down into the ocean and like light up everything up. And that actually, even though that mission was like a complete failure to go down to that grave and get the seeds, that was a huge failure, but it was hilarious, and I hope that you guys laughed because I felt ridiculous. Nice. Yeah, this place is still looking good. All right, guys. Cool. Thank you very much for hanging out, and as always, just like, you know, coming here and hanging out and like watching me play this game is a choice, and I really appreciate the fact that you make it. So check back on next Tuesday, and that'll be episode 21. And we're going to just keep pushing it. We're going to see where this game goes, and just try to, like, you know, explore the whole thing and, like, really uncover all the mysteries. And, yeah, get some new paints maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, like and comment and subscribe. And until then, I will see you in the next one. Thanks.